Okay, I need a category. Coming at you, there's no place like Homeboy. How does $2,000 sound? Oh boy, I've been thinking about this one the whole game. This should be very exciting. Yep, you picked yourself a guest host question, and today's a very special day because I brought my mom into the studio to see where I work. Raul, could you bring her in? Oh man, I'm a little nervous. This could get ugly.
Hi, honey.
Here she is.
Yeah, hi, Mom. How's your tour?
Oh, it was nice. I didn't get to see a desk, though.
Well, I don't have a desk, Mom. This is like my desk. It's this booth.
It's not a desk. You need a desk. I thought you were important around
I
here.
am important
Now,
around
without
here.
a desk, you're not
I'm the host of
important.
the show, Mom.
I'm sure Alex Trebek has a desk.
Oh, that's harsh, man.
Just ask your question, Mom.
All right. When Cookie was a child, what nickname did his father and I give him?
Yeah, we can all hear you, Mom.
Okay. Dollop, Cookie, Bob-ums, or Donkey?
Go for it.
We called him Bob-ums because when Cookie was a child, he had a little fascination with those, what are they called?
Come on, Mom.
Those,
please.
what do they call those Barbie dolls? That's it, like Malibu Barbie, and that's why we called him Bob-ums.
Enough, Mom.
That's what we did.
Quit.
That's what it was.
Stop. Great. That's great, Mom. Thanks for telling that to everybody. Raul, could you show my mom out? Make sure she leaves the building.
Sure, no problemo. Barbums.
Yeah, that's funny. That's really funny. Let's move on. All right, hit. Open wide and get ready for... Ew! This one's worth $1,000. Heads up, here it comes. Suppose there were a country called Boogerland whose sole industry was making used tissues. What would you call the value of all the used facial tissues sold in any one year? Yearly underwritten commodities, gross national product, consumed production rate, or cyclical mean revenue? The value of a country's entire product output is called the gross national product, or GNP.
Come on, people. We gotta step up production or we're gonna fall behind Poopville this quarter.
Category. Pucker up for... I can't get this damn song out of my head. $1,000 at stake on this one. All right, we all remember the Bible tale of Cain and Abel, right? Well, suppose God had wanted to make Cain's life in exile even worse than it was. Considering Cain's punishment, which song would have been most appropriate to play over and over in his head? The car... Take it! Cain was forced to leave the fields he farmed and wander the land. This, of course, is the Bible's parable for why God created the Walkman. Okay, pick a category. Here we have, what? Rock music will make me deaf? Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Put it in gear, cause here we go. Suppose Ralph Nader could control what songs play on your car stereo. Considering the issues he advocates, what song would probably play the most often? Shock the Monkey? Go get it! Ralph Nader works to keep American consumers safe, so he'd probably play Safety Dance on the car radio. Ralph doesn't want us to hang out the car windows, but he says we can dance if we want to. I need a category.
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
Say hello to, hey now, keep it clean, and you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. If Comet Cleanser really could be used to clean comets, what might their slogan be? Keeps your coronas looking stellar, puts the lithe in lithosphere, makes non-luminous chunks of rock shine, or it's yours if you... And you put the ass in astronomy. See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. The bulk of a comet is made up of ice, dust, and rocks, and is commonly referred to by astronomers as a dirty snowball. So what is the big deal about comets, then? My mom always told me to stay away from the dirty snowballs. All right, hit... for your enjoyment.
Shall we play a game?
And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Looks like it's time to fill in the blank. Get ready to buzz in and type your answer. Here we go. All right, how do you complete this phrase?
Come on down.
You want it?
You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
And if you hear those words, run for your life, because you're about to look like an ass. Category, please.
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
Let's see what we got going. Whoops, Dr. Green Butterfingers. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Hey, you all know that game Operation, right? Well, if the doctors on ER had to perform surgery on the guy from the board game Operation, what would you definitely not see on the tape? The man in the Operation game doesn't have kidney stones. And if he did, he shouldn't monkey around with George Clooney. He should have them removed by a real doctor. Okay, pick a category. I got some good news for you. You're about to move into a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is, go get the hose, Petey and Chomp Chomp are stuck. Now I'm gonna read off 7 nicknames, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a Pac-Man ghost or a little rascal. As each name comes up, if it's a ghost from Pac-Man, press 1. If it's a little rascal, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4. $500 for each right answer, and $500 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Blinky goes to Froggy. Inky. Pinky. Spanky. Stymie. This is it. That's all she wrote. Oh yes, you rock. Check it out. Yeah, that's what you want to see. Now let's see what else we got going. I need a category.
Renovi is number 9.
Now serving. I can't believe it's not fake. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, remember that commercial where they secretly replaced the house coffee of some restaurant with Folgers? If Folgers wanted to conduct a scientific double-blind test of their coffee in the same restaurant, what would have to be true? In a double-blind test, neither the subject nor the tester knows which substance is being replaced and which isn't. And in a triple-blind test, the viewers of the commercial would have no f***ing idea what this has to do with drinking coffee and change the channel. Okay, I need it. Oh yeah, baby, it's the moment you've always dreamt of. It's time for a 3-way. Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna see a 3-way like this one. When the correct 3-way member is lit up, buzz in. If you make a match, you pocket $1,000. But look out, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you're wrong. And be careful, individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the 3-way as a group. So, let's get going. This little 3-way likes to call itself 3 Men and Their Resumes. And that means we're talking about every baby's favorite dads, Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, and Ted Danson. Time to start seeing the goods. Let's hope you're up to it.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Okay, must stop. Can't take it anymore. Looks like we've reached our climax. Now let's see how you scored. Now, see, the whole concept here was to actually make more matches than misses. Yeah, remind me not to let you set me up with anyone. Anyway, let's see what kind of damage you did to your overall score. So, let's see what we've got ahead of us here. Okay, either you finished round 1 or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Category, please. This little number's known as There's No Plot, Part 3. This one can net you $6,000. Think fast. What's the most appropriate title for a movie about a tamarack, a tamarind, a tamarisk, and a tamarin? 3 trees and a monkey, 3 dogs and a walrus, 3 goats and a mountain. Tamaracks, tamarinds, and tamarisks are trees, and a tamarin is a monkey. Now that's family entertainment. All right. The category is, so you kiss your mother with that mouth? And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, imagine you're in a sports bar and you overhear this guy trying to pick up some woman. To impress her, he brags about the time he put the biscuit in the basket by scoring 5-hole from the slot. If he keeps his sports lingo consistent, what pickup line would he use next? So, baby, want to go for a power play? How about a trip to third base? I've got a great slam dunk. Or would you like to see my pommel horse? Just like a power play, 5-hole the slot and putting the biscuit in the basket are all common hockey expressions. Of course, if he also mentions he once got 2 in the box for syphilis, well, that's not hockey anymore. I need a category.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
Well, looks like this category is 12 inches of wax. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Let's see how you handle this one. Say record producers Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis got a hold of the first sound recording and mixed it into something the kids will go crazy for. What would be the name of this new dance track? Declaration of... The first sound recording was Thomas Edison reciting Mary Had a Little Lamb. But in the remix, when the little lamb follows her to school, Mary asks what it's done for her lately. Okay, pick a category. Well, the good news is you're still alive. Bad news, you just picked an impossible question. The category? It's time to know Jack. And I believe we have a piddly 20 grand payoff for getting this one right. All right, now I assume you bought a copy of every version of You Don't Know Jack, right? If you haven't, get your loser ass to the store and buy them all. Anyway, here's my impossible question. On the box cover of You Don't Know Jack Sports, what color eyes does the bald guy have? Green, red, brown, or blue? Go get it! Yes, the guy on the sports pack has brown eyes. I think our marketing department was trying to reach the bald Mediterranean demographic. Okay, I need a category.
15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
The selection is that a club in your hand or are you just happy? 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Picture this, it's 50,000 BC and you're the hottest Neanderthal woman in the clan. Which of the following is not something a young Neanderthal guy could do to get your attention? Impress you with his elaborate tool, show off his bulging superior orbits, walk around... No, superior orbits are bony ridges over the eyes, and Neanderthal man had a pair of huge ones. The correct answer is... Neanderthal man couldn't handle anything more sophisticated than pointed sticks and crudely chipped rocks. You know, that makes me wonder just how old my apartment superintendent really is. All right, hit me. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for a quick retention.
One gibberish category coming up. Kiss my grits, Jack, and don't you come back no more. We're talking $10,000 prize on this gibberish question. Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear, so if you want to win big, you got to be quick. Get yourself ready to buzz in and start typing when you know what does this rhyme with. Clothes lover, me, you're hiking, and don't let that punctuation fool you. First clue, it's a safety warning. Like, get that mongoose out of your mouth. It's a safety warning on the front of mail. This could be it. Type in. Yeah, because the last thing you want to do when you're smoking is, hurt yourself. Category, please.
Number 17.
And I believe this one's called The Suffocation of an 80s Band. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Remember that Air Supply song, I'm All Out of Love? Well, if Air Supply were also all out of air, which of these elements would the band not have lost? Neon, krypton, nitrogen, or calcium? There is no calcium in the air, so the band could not have lost that element. But if the name of the band were Milk Supply, I need a category. This one likes to go by. Want to try a threesome? How does $4,000 grab you? Listen up, it's time for some quick math. Which of the following groups does not contain a number of people that is a multiple of 3? The Village People, Peter, Paul, and Mary, New Kids. Nope, 6 Village People. Let's see, there was the cop, the Indian, the substitute teacher, the chicken farmer, the proctologist, and the market analyst. In case you're wondering, there were 5 new kids on the block: Danny, Donnie, Joe, Jordan, and John. And by the way, this question's for the children of the world. Okay, pick a category.
Step right up for question 19.
Well, what do we have here? Baby's got Wayback Machine. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Oh dear, it seems Mr. Peabody and his pet boy Sherman have gone into a defective Wayback Machine and don't know where they are. Say Mr. Peabody asks someone what time it is and gets the famous quote, "These are the times that try men's souls." In what time period of Mr. Peabody? Now, the Great Depression was about not having any money, like this. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Patriot Thomas Paine wrote these words as a soldier in the Revolutionary Army. So Sherman better grab a musket while Mr. Peabody just goes after some redcoat's crotch. Okay, I need a category.
Question number 20.
Shake hands with. Wish you were here. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Take the Play-Doh out of your ears because it's time for an audio question. Listen carefully. Okay, suppose you're walking through a cemetery and you hear this sound.
All things considered, I'd rather be in Philadelphia.
Considering the quote, who has been buried alive? P.T. Barnum, W.C. Fields, Harry Houdini, or Ralph Waldo Emerson? The epitaph on W.C. Fields' tombstone reads, "All things considered, I'd rather be in Philadelphia." Philadelphia? Death can make you wish some really backwards things, you know? Category, please. All rise, the attack is now in session. If you see 2 words that go together on the screen, buzz in and you've got $2,000. Hit your buzzer when they don't go together. You can kiss $2,000 goodbye. All right, fine. You want to get to the attack? Consider it done. You may need this clue. 4. Could be about golf, but you never know. Let's check it out. Congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself and you came out on top. Not many people can say that, but I know plenty of people who can say,
All right, that's one more in the can, folks. Hey, Raul, what's happening?
Golly, player one, high score. You might want to try another game, unless you're afraid to find out that this score was just luck. Let me know what you think.